For each of us in the watch collecting hobby, our journey starts in a different way, and the watch that we first fall in love with is very different for most of us. That being said, our paths all tend to cross with one brand, Hamilton, and more specifically, one watch, the Khaki Field Mechanical. Hamilton has done an amazing thing this year, and they've revisited that lineup and given us a Hamilton Khaki Field Chronograph. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. Today we're taking a look at an amazing wristwatch, the Hamilton Khaki Field Chronograph. It's a beautiful watch, but before we dig into all those details, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos on amazing watches like this one. If this design feels a little bit familiar, that's because it's very much inspired by the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical, as I stated before. Though this one's a bit different. A little bit larger at 44 millimeters in diameter with a 52 millimeter lug-to-lug. It's 14.7 millimeters thick, and it's powered by an ETA automatic chronograph movement. I was really excited to see this watch come into the shop for one main reason. I love an affordable automatic chronograph, and when I saw this coming from Hamilton, I knew this would fit that bill. It's really a simple design, and it's attractive and military inspired. Adding the chronograph function makes this all the more functional and a really impressive wristwatch. Though the design is simple, this watch does have some great detailing, like you'll see here on this signed Hamilton crown. I love the bead blasted case, I love this black dial with many different levels with those subdials, and you also get a bit of dimension with the indices. Overall, I think it fits together really quite well, and I love that they put this on a military bund strap with that khaki color. The entire case of this watch has that matte, sandblasted look to it, which is always a nice change of pace, and really keeps with that utilitarian design. We also have a flat sapphire crystal over top of this black dial. The movement inside this watch is an ETA-based movement, so we get standard chronograph functionality, starting and stopping using the top pusher here on the right side of the case, resetting using the bottom pusher underneath. One really unexpected feature of this watch for me was how strong this lume is. I mean, look at that. The visibility is perfect. You get almost every indice, including most of the numerals, minus the 12 and the 6 o'clock, and the hands are just as strong as everything else. With this watch being a little bit larger at 44 millimeters and being worn on a bund strap, it's definitely a big wear. You can take this bund off and wear it in a more traditional sense, which will help with people with a smaller wrist than my own 8-inch wrist. I know in this hobby, Hamilton often gets associated with being entry-level or accessible, but really all that means is they make serious wristwatches at great prices. I think this could go head-to-head with a much more expensive mechanical chronograph in terms of looks and definitely functionality. There's really not a lot to complain about here with this wristwatch. Maybe the larger size, but for some of us, that's a plus. I really like this watch because it provides watch collectors who are maybe newer to the hobby with the opportunity to own a mechanical chronograph at an affordable price point, and doing so from a brand with a rich heritage, a great history, and with some cachet to it. The watch is beautiful, it's very well manufactured, it's a little bit on the larger side but still wearable for most individuals, and most of all, it's approachable in price point. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us at righttime.com or give us a call, we're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.